Hi ladybugs, and this is another, I think, great tutorial of ephemera to put in your journals. And I've made a few. This is my favorite. It's pink, of course, and a shabby chic. And I'll just go through them quickly, and then I will show you how I've made them. And again, you can just use whatever is in your stash. So it's a pocket there, that goes in there, which serves as the closure. Okay, and these are just little tickets. Too gorgeous. And a little tag. And some fabulous lace. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? And then on the back is a belly band, again with a little booklet here, and this just goes in there. So these can be used as floating pockets in your journals, and all of these are made over with my leftover paper. So this one I used what was in the collection pocket here. Again, it's the closure. I added a pocket or a tuck spot there, some tulle, and the same thing here. I decided to add a pocket and put 2 tags in there, so you know, there are, again, the possibilities, plenty of them, and all just tags to go inside. Now this one, is it this one? Yes. Unlike the others, this one I made flaps. Hang on. You know, the usual 1/2 inch flaps. You see that there? To make the pocket bulkier, so you can put more in. The others, I've just made a straight, what I call lazy pocket, without flaps. Where's my booklet? Hang on. This goes here. And where did you come out of? Oh, I didn't glue you down. Okay, I shall still have to glue that down. And this has also got the belly band at the back. You can also put a pocket at the back instead of a belly band if you want. And then there's this little one. Same thing, just in fussy cut stuff out. And on this side, now I've put a pocket or a tuck spot there with little tags in there. Lazy pocket, and it still takes 3, well 2, but you can still put another one in there if you want. You know, journaling card, tags, whatever. There we go. And same thing with the belly band on the back, and a journaling card and some embellishment. And the original one, which again I made ages ago, and I've been meaning to do a tutorial. I've got lots of tutorials coming up, lots of exciting stuff. Another pocket here, and this I made a little paper bag from leftover paper bags. There we go. Very easy again to make, with a little plain journaling card in there for a photograph, I thought. 2 cards here, pocket here, which again acts as the closure, or it should be like that, with my usual lace and stuff. You know, I love that stuff. And then same thing, I put the belly band on the back, and then I added another corner pocket, so something else can also be put in there. So possibilities are endless for this little guy. If you want to make him to stick in your journal, then obviously you're just going to leave the back plain. And then for those lovely industrial ladies, I made an industrial one, slightly different now, just to show you different options. So the top here, pocket. The back, I made like a side pocket with 2 journaling spots in it, you know. And then, now this one, I added flaps, like so. Journaling spot in here, maybe photographs there, or maybe you can even add pockets here with more tags. You know, you do what you want. And this I used magnets, also kind of leftover magnets that I had. So this is magnetized. Oh, that's the wrong way. It fits that way. Okay, then it opens like so. Also a lazy pocket. I added a tag on there, and with stuff to go inside. So that's for all my industrial ladies, because I also love industrial. I love everything. My favorite, of course, is the shabby chic and the pastels. I do love that. And the vintage. I like them all. Yeah, so now what I did, this is made from 12 by 12. Again, this is just leftover. There are no set measurements either for this. So you can make this any width you like. The length, though, is 12 by 12. So keep that in mind, okay? So this one is like 4.5. This one is 3 3/4, and I think I made all of these 3 3/4. Yeah, so any width, okay? But the length, this one is 4. So like I say, they're all a little bit different. You don't have to stick to whatever width. I just happened to make these from leftover papers that I had. And you know, I use a lot of scrapbooking papers in my journals. And I do many albums too. So I have my I don't even know how wide this one was. I didn't even measure it. This is 4 inches across. Okay, which is, how many centimeters? Gets very confusing. Centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. But really, measurements, you know, do whatever you like. Now, if you don't use 12 by 12s, you can join your 2 pieces together to make it 12 by 12. And you can see here I joined it because I just had bits and pieces of this. You can't even see, you can barely see the join there. So just join it together to make the length 12 by 12. Not 12 by 12, 12. Okay, then what you're going to do, you're going to take your pretty little piece. I think I'm going to make this on the outside. And you're going to score at 3 1/4. Okay, that's why it's important to have the 12 by 12, you see. Well, according to the measurements for the folding over anyway. I should do it this way because I'm going to fold it. No, yes. Let me do it that way. And then all you do is whip it around, and again, 3 1/4 inches. And that will give you the perfect measurement. I want that on the outside to fold your paper over. Now this one I don't have to do anything on the inside because it is double-sided paper. Whereas like with the industrial, I use plain cardstock and then I added pieces of paper again in my stash from my DigiKit. I use my own DigiKit on this. Okay, and I think this is from Tracy Fox, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so look, there it is. Now you can do any edge you want. You can round your corners. You can use your nice little punch to make an edge. I did it on one of these, didn't I? Oh yeah, like this one, see? I just got a pretty edge there. So you can do that as well. And then, well, I'm going to do the corners, but I also want to show you one more option because I have done it, but I don't have the sample here. In fact, I might even do a separate tutorial for that one because I used acetate, and that idea I got from Bohemian Crafts. So there, look, that is all it is. Now on this industrial one, I added my flaps here. So if you were going to add flaps, you can either add flaps on the outside. You can also, I've done it that way before, add flaps on the inside. And you know, for that you just have to do your, it's, yeah, obviously the same. Do your scoring there and cut your flap. So I also want to use this. I'll do one flap just to show you how to do it, okay? So there's no confusion. So let's say I'm gonna do the flap on the inside just to do it different. So let's take pencil, which was here a second ago. These are just various laces and stuff that I have here. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? Love it. Okay, pencil, right, there it is. See, right under my nostrils. So we can put it like so. So that's, and I'm going to cut it about there. I'm going to leave about an 1/8 on that side, but especially if you're going to do 2 flaps, you need to give it a little bit of leeway here so it folds nicely. So I'm just going to put the 1, I think, just to be different. So I'm going to, there. Okay, so I know it's that long. Let's get this guy out the way. Let's put you away. No, I'll probably use that again, actually. So this is like 4. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to bring it to in line with the 4, which means there's a little bit, hang on, let me get this. So I'm going to put it in line. So you can see there's a little bit of leeway there, which is fine, because I'm going to measure 1/2 inch here, not there. What am I doing? But that's fine, because this is going to be the flap. So now I'm going to cut it off there. Fold it. And then, oh, I haven't cut it yet. Let me cut it so it fits perfectly. There we go. And there's a flap for there. Now, because that corner is rounded, I'm going to have to round this one too. Otherwise, it won't fit nicely. See that? And that one. There we go. Because it's going on the inside. Then I will do like so. Yeah. So now this, I'll probably put fancy paper on it. I don't have any more of this, so I'll have to use something else. Or I can leave it blank, you know, you do whatever suits you. Glue. So put on your and that is how you do your flap. If you want to add flaps, and you can add them anywhere you want, inside, outside, on the back. It's beautiful. Look, so now I've got an extra flap there. And you can even do, if you wanted to, you could make a flap here too, and then make a pocket and put stuff inside, like I did on here. So this could be a flap. Perfect. Look at that. And then you do your pocket. So you just need to play and add your pockets and tucks where you want to. Now I'm going to put my little, I'm going to use this piece. No, I'm not. I've got this guy here. Quite the same color. No, definitely not that one. What's this one here? This is also very pretty, but no, it doesn't quite go. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Now this one you can also choose to make it a lazy pocket if you want, or you can give it, maybe I'll do that just for the sake of doing it, a semi lazy pocket. So I just kind of measure, again, no hard and fast rules. You just want to make sure that your pocket is down from your flaps, so whatever you put inside acts as a closure. So this is about fine. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, mark it there. And then of course I'm just going to add, because I'm adding flaps, yes, I'm adding flaps, and I'm just thinking now, wait, let me cut that, wait on. There's a better way of doing it. Okay, this is what I normally do. I cut it, put my flap on that side, then I remeasure, and like so. There we go, that's good enough. Put it back on my board, make sure it's in the rut, and then I can just measure 1/2 inch, cut it off, and there's my flap. So when you do them like this, let's just put it on. You can also, if you want, I mean, you know, this is optional. Cut it at a slight angle. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm really off camera all the time. I didn't angle my camera properly. Like so, just a little few spots. It's just to prevent anything from falling out. What did I do? I made it too short. Oh, but you know what? It's okay. It's actually, I like it. So we can do a little one, a little pocket. It's still going to act as your clothes, so you don't need to put any glue or magnets on there. I mean, the magnet thing is optional, you know. You can use a, you know, one of those tie around buttons as well. So really anything goes. And then I think I am ready to glue this down. Like so. And guys, I'm just going to adjust my camera. Yeah, that's better. Now I can, yeah. There we go. So that is your basic pocket. There's a, I can use something. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just make a quick tag. Okay, look at that. There is your closure. There's another tag. It's a wider one. And then if you want, I think I'm going to use this piece. Again, you can do what you want. Like I say, you can make a pocket on the back instead of putting a belly band, as I did on these ones. Or you can put a pocket. You can do the two as well, you know. You can do your pocket and you can still do your belly. Let's do that. Let's get this right though. I don't know why I got that one wrong. Let me tell you something. It's different when you're doing stuff on camera. Trust me. Trust me on that. Because you try and do them perfectly, but of course, it's never perfect, is it? So I just want to double check. Yes, that's fine. So I just have to cut off a little bit there, more or less. I'm not even going to bother measuring. There we go with my big rubber. I bought this great big thing because, you know, I'm always losing stuff. And you can distress if you want. I'm not going to on camera. And you can always distress afterwards too. Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's see what piece I'm going to use. Same thing here. And just a smattering there. And let's put that there. So this one will have your pocket. And I wasn't prepared to use a belly band. I think I can use this. It'll be fine. And again, you know, just whatever size belly band you want. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. Let's cut there. And now I'm not going to stick this down because you can do a page like this as well, guys. Because I want to embellish that first. In fact, I'm going to use this card to embellish it. Look at that. Yeah. And there. Let's cut, 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 cut. And you'll see all the colors will just kind of meld together, especially when you start adding your laces. And if that is what you like, you can, you know, completely not do the laces. As like here, I didn't do any lace. And you can use lace. That's a bit bare there. I think maybe I'll put some layered fabric and a big button or something. You know, so there's no lace on that. And then, just to be different, I am going to, I'll use this one, why not? Do the sides. Of my, a little bit there. Yeah. And the other side. And one more. Okay. Just get rid of this. How cute is that? Yeah, and you could still, if you wanted, I'm not going to do it now because, you know, then I have to cut it out and yada yada. So, but you can embellish this part as well with, I don't know, anything, butterflies. I'd keep it flat though because you are going to use it as a tuck spot. Actually, maybe, no, you know what, that's not going to work. I'll tell you why. This should rather have been on the bottom. No good putting it there. No, it's not going to work. Because, you know, sliding something in there will be awkward. Let's use this. Because then to get it out, it actually won't be too bad. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Because I've done belly bands on top of pockets before and all sorts of things. I think what has to happen here is it has to be something fairly small. Yeah, it does work. I like it. And then you can stick, let's take this one, just to show you guys. And then you can put that in there. How pretty is that, huh? So like this one, where I put the belly band and the tuck spot or pocket up on the front. So I quite like that. And then of course it's a matter of embellishing. I have a pre-prepared ruffle. You know I like my ruffles. And I don't know that I excuse-moi, should even embellish this because you've seen all my embellished ones. So I am actually going to leave it at that. I will embellish it off camera. And yeah, because like I say, you've seen all the embellishing here. You don't need to see me do it again. I don't think so. If you prefer to see me doing embellishing on stuff, let me know. And then I will do it in the future. So yeah, so then you get all your different, I mean, each one, as you can see, has turned out different. I mean, in the industrial one, looks nothing like these guys.